Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 55 of my journey through Group Self-Found Secrets of the Atlas. Today, I'm going to be running Heist Contracts and Blueprints, looking to get Tempering Orbs to get increased Fizz mod rolls on my Grace of the Goddess. Last time, I got the Prismatic Oil to anoint Vinespike Cordial on my amulet, allowing me to inflict Grasping Vines while I have a life flask up, which I'm using a Enduring Hollowed Hybrid Flask to do. So this will just last 5 seconds. It doesn't end when life gets full like the life flask I'm using. So I can inflict Grasping Vines using that so that I can get all of the damage as poison from the Fizz as extra fire, cold, and lightning from the wand. It ends up being a massive amount of damage. Currently it's showing 232k total damage per poison. If I drop this off, it's 94. So getting those vines up is over 100% more damage. So a very big deal. Then last time I crafted a belt, getting T1 fire, cold, and chaos res on here. Then I ran a ton of Einhar Beast scouting report missions and settled on T3 life. And then Elder Exalted Rallying Cry again. So the belt didn't come out perfect, but I tried there. It still was an upgrade. Chaos Res is looking much better now. 44%, 75 against damage over time. And my resistances would be capped. I am running Purity of Elements, so I do have that. And I have tons of Heist Contracts. A lot of them. I have 41 blueprints. It might be a task to get through all of those today, but I imagine I will find my Tempering Orb pretty quickly. And if I have 41 contracts, at minimum I need 120-ish Gianna reveals. I have 5. So, lots of missions to run. I have chance to duplicate currency with rogue marker value. Scarab duplication's good. Let's exalt that. Rarity of items found. That's fine. Give that to Gianna. Haste plus job speed. I can exalt this as well. Reduce travel fee. Give that to Gianna. This is good. +1 jobs. Ooh, this is haste, better job speed. Okay, I want this one instead. Exalt that as well. Damage. And then this one has the movement speed, reduced alert, open prefix on this. Exalt that. Job XP, still solid. If I need more alert reduction, I can figure that out. Ooh, I do have a bunch of brooches. I can try and get a better one. I would love a 15% currency. I have not gotten one yet. I do have plenty of alts, so maybe. 13 scarabs with rarity. Be a super gamble and exalt. Maybe if it came with the currency first. There's a 14%. What else we get? Job XP, damage, and reduced hiring fee. RIP. Hey, there's one. Finally, it's been a minute. Come on, please give me something. 7% scarabs. Okay. And time before lockdown. All right. There's our one. It's not going to have marker value, but I have tons of markers. So there's that. All right. And should be good to go. I can kill things. Yep. Cool. Nice and chill. Oh, I need to go get my brooch off my other character. So I can get 4 big chests, 1 small chest, nowhere close to another small chest, which 2 small chests equals 1 big chest. So I think that's just going to be what it is. I'll keep this cloak on because it has better movement speed than one that has more alert level reduction. I could get more alert level reduction if I wanted to roll these, but I don't care. Bonus gems and rarity. Chance for duplicate currency. Oh, here we go. This one's better. Gems, jewelry, Altus Chaos. Level 20 Summon Reaper. I could just take the 20 quality gems. I'll pick them up. I got another character to level in a couple days. 8 GCPs. I have to go after these jewelry chests as well. I've been picking up the jewels, but it's a good source of fractured items as well as synthesized items in which I can look for a synthesized belt that has better int. Level 94. Grab some more life. Level 20 trauma support, charge dash, and a frenzy. Level 21 Arcanist Brain, level 20 Vortex, level 20 Cruelty, all those puzzle box, Oil Precursors Emblem, Roaming Hex Fields, enemies of all influence types, Monster corpses cannot be destroyed. Rare monsters have essence effects. 3 gigantic rogue exiles. That seems doable. Okay, I want to see that after I finish these last 3 counter-thaumaturgy laboratories. Level 21 purifying flame. 8 GCPs. Ew, it's a Vol pyramid. Alright, here we go. Corpses cannot be destroyed. Sure. Cirrus. Yep, roaming curses. Doesn't seem bad. Giant rogue exile. Ion dark shroud. Okay, it's split into smaller versions. I might have to actually clear this expedition. I will come back for it if I don't complete it just by clearing the map. Hey, phantom mitts. Rare monsters have essence. Like, that hasn't posed much of a threat, honestly. Another giant rogue exile. Easy. There's the last exile. Easy. Okay, map boss done. There's the box. This is the best ring to ever exist until you identify it. That is. Well, let's identify it. 20 all attributes, evasion per frenzy charge, ES life, fire damage per endurance charge, movement speed per power charge. Yeah, okay. Divine orb. Got 8 GCPs as a gym reward from my trinket. Up to 37 reveals. I'm just gonna go ahead and reveal these. So I got 16 blueprints fully revealed. Well, I guess not fully revealed, but revealed enough. And then I need to go in here, hit the gyms and the ultimatums. So maybe 16 blueprints will be enough. I would like to hope. All right, all these are rolled up. Then, looks like I need a few more tools. A couple determinations might be nice to add in here. I really don't think I care enough to go upgrade everybody. It looks like everybody already has some kind of currency. I've got catalysts on the relevant ones. Yeah, I just need some more aura things. I mean, level 10 determination with life regen, sure. Another level 10 determination, that's something. Already got malevolence covered. Discipline, sure. A little bit of ES. Need Isla and Huck. Level 15 haste. And then we've got Purity of the Lightning. Give that to Isla. Everybody should be fully geared. Nanette has haste. Karst has haste. Huck has haste. Tibbs has haste. Should be good. Alright, here we go. Transfer Attuned Spirit Shield. Sap on block. Replica Sorrow of the Divine. Gladiator Plate. Replica Prism Weave. And a 5-link Devout Chainmail with all green sockets. Transfer Attuned Spirit Shield. Prismatic Catalyst. Replica Primordial Might. Replica Void Eye. Trinket for Jewelers as Fusings. Ultimatum Items. Interesting. Replica Heres. And 17 Bindings. Only 1% chance for the catalysts. Replica Heres. An Eclipse Staff. +3 cold spells with flat lightning. Chromes as Fusings. Essences. Replica Fin Coil. 19 Scourings. Talismans. Augments as Chaos. I'm gonna take this Eclipse Staff, I guess. Level 20 Temp Chains. And 6% quality level, 20 Absolution. Replica Abyssus. Cogwork Ring. 3-step Assault, Advancing Fortress, 17 Chisels. Cogwork. Gotta be. 2 Fertile Catalysts. Crimson Oil. Talisman Blight Items. Replica Ambush. 16 Chaos, 3-step Assault, 15 Chisels. Need the Chaos more than the Chisels at the moment. Level 20 Infernal Cry. We've got a Leer Cast, Exalted Orb, Veil of the Night, Bloodthorn, and Dream Feather. I gotta take the Dream Feather. I gotta drop stuff now. 2 Prismatics. And another 2 Prismatic. Advancing Fortress, a Boom Mace, Void Eye, Exquisite Leather, and Infractum. Boom Mace. Blueprints with 4 wings revealed. Challenge complete. Alright. Level 20 Power Siphon, Replica Arendals, 15 Chisels, a Divine, Replica Lore Weave, and an Omen Wand. Divine, Prismatic Catalyst, level 21 Flame Wall. We've got an Infernal Blade, another Replica Lore Weave, Tailoring Orb, Replica Aziri's Acuity, Perfect Agony if you've dealt a crit recently, or div cards, weapons, monsters duplicate rogue markers. I haven't had one of those yet this league, but it's a little late to worry about that. Tailoring Orb. Not the one I need, but good. Ooh, Sanctified Fossil, 18 Chaos, Void Axe, Iron Commander, Bitter Dream, and a Prophecy Wand. A lot of fizz on it, but nah. Chaos Orbs. Replica Victario's Charity. That's interesting. Light and Harbinger items. Altus Chaos. Replica Thessalio's Sign. That's good. Replica Infractum or Bloodthorn. Thessalio's Sign. Bloodplay. 5-link Spider Silk Robe. Replica Heartbreaker. Replica Malachi's Artifice. Or Blood Scepter. I'm gonna take the Replica Malachi's Artifice. 2 Horn Scarabs of Glittering. Oh, and level 95. Infractum. Boom Mace. Battery Staff. Triumphant Lamellar. Or Replica Prism Weave. Battery Staff, I guess. And grab a bit more life. 15 Scouring. Replica Salios. Replica Crewy Ward. Prism Weave, and a Tempering Orb. Yes, that's the one I need. I'm gonna wait till I have at least 2 to try in case it removes my sockets. Oh, I guess I can there's a remove enchant on the crafting bench in my hideout, so I can do it. All right, let's go. Explicit Chaos mods. Nope. That does nothing for it. Replica Karui Ward, Lavangias, Carnal Scepter, +1 fire, Composite Ring, and Prism Weave. Okay, Composite Ring. Sure. I have this Manifold Ring from last time as well. Replica Bloodplay, Paradoxica, Infractum, Bloodplay, and an Omen Wand. I'll take the Paradoxica just because it looks cool. Even though it's bad. It's not a good weapon. Battery Staff. Kalisa's Grace. Hinocorta's Sight. Interesting. Trinket. Last Resort. Take the Hinocorta's Sight, I guess. The Polymath. Cool card. Level 20 Vortex. 16 Regals. Bloodthorn. Platinum Chris. And Smuggler's Caches. Duplicate Rogue Markers. That's pretty good. Ancient Orb, Trinket, Div Cards, Delve Items, Colatoon Buckler, Brittle on Block, 17 Chisels, Last Resort, and Platinum Scepter. Gotta be the Colatoon Buckler. Blight, Harbinger Items, Ambush Charge, 15 Blessed, Veil of the Night, and a Majestic Plate. Ick. Blessed Orbs, I guess. Will Rain, 18 Chaos, Prism Weave, Ancestral Club, and Bloodthorn. More Chaos. Level 20 Leap Slam, Blade Fall, 16 GCPs, Veil of the Night, Malachi's Artifice, 15 Scourings, Bitter Dream, and Prism Weave. Prism Weave, it's got 14 all-res on it. 2 Fertile Catalysts, Replica Bitter Dream, 15 Chaos, Bloodplay, Dream Feather, and Crusader's Chainmail. Gotta take the Dream Feather. Got another Cogwork Ring, Temptress Steel, Fragility, Replica Tollfall, and Infract. Okay, Cogwork. Bring it on. Level 20 Explosive Arrow, Micro Distillery Belt, 17 Chisels, Capricious Spirit Blade, Ambush Charge, and Iron Commander. I'm gonna take the Micro Distillery Belt to have one. Twilight Regalia with defense modifiers. I mean, that's good, and it's 86 already. Ruby Ward, Silken Wrap, 5-linked, Alpha's Howl, or Wings of Entropy. Okay, I gotta take this Twilight Regalia. How's the base rolled? 284, so usually works the other way around where you get the mods, then get the tailoring orbs for it. Tailoring orb, 3% gems, 4% talismans, 15 chaos, Tollfall, and a 6-link Necromancer Silks. Okay, easy take the tailoring orb. Desert Brigandine, 5-link, Imbued Wand, Prophecy Wand, Advancing Fortress, or Advancing Fortress. Which Advancing Fortress is better here? This is interesting. 50% increased defenses from equipped shield is a lot. If you're playing some kind of shield build, that's pretty cool. And it gives extra attack block. This one has lower life, but better fizz damage. Alpha's Howl, drop. Level 20 Consecrated Path, 9 GCPs. Vendiri, thanks, I guess. Level 20 Cast on Death, I don't need that. Level 21 Whirling Blades. Level 20 Lancing Steel. Mana Bond, level 20. Gotta stop picking these gems up. Level 21 Energy Blade. Quill Rain, Sorrow of the Divine. 18 Vol Orbs. Innsbury Edge. There's 16 Chaos Orbs, 7 GCPs, 17 Chaos, 16 Chisels, Bloodthorn, Ceremonial Axe, or Replica Grip of the Council. Minions gain Fizz's extra fire. I think I take that. I really don't know how the falling zombies scales damage. That's something I'm gonna have to explore. I don't know if I have one of those. Yep, take that. Platinum Scepter, Replica Arendals, Thief's Trinket, bad. Learcast or Khaleesi's Grace. Ooh, bad options. Khaleesi's Grace. 6-link Esmite Blade, Advancing Fortress, 15 GCPs, 18 Chaos, or a Harbinger Scarab of Warlords. GCPs. Level 20 Contagion, Replica Allopathy, Grip of the Council, Reckless Defense 6 and 2, Bones of Uller, and Tempering Orb. Give me that. What about this one? Hey! Yes! Yes! I actually got it! Let's go! Oh, that's big. Let's see here. Pace us in 7.6% damage, it says, which is a lot. Poison duration, 6.82 seconds. 25% from the chest, 5% from the tree, 79 from unbound ailments, 50% from noxious strike. I thought that could go to 100. 5% per, so it'd be up to 20 poisons applied recently. Okay, it's actually higher because I'm throwing poisons out all over the place. So poisons applied recently, let's set that to 20. Okay, so then poison duration 8.13 seconds if I'm applying 20 poisons in 4 seconds. And I'm pretty sure this is only counting 1 poison per attack. I don't know if it has any good way of being able to factor in the number of projectiles that are actually hitting or the explosions overlapping. And oh, I've only got it factored at 6 wither stacks. The wither stacks are crazy. I do 10 with 1 press of the button. So, like, the damage is there as long as I can get these grasping vines to happen, because that's so much of it. And now it's a bigger deal because I'm getting more Fizz's extra. Alright. I haven't factored in shock at all either. Let's say it's like 15. It's so minor. It's like 2 extra stacks of wither, honestly. Ripped armor, Sora of the Divine, 18 GCPs, Learcast, and a Wraith Axe. GCPs, easy. 2120 Righteous Fire, 9 GCPs. So I got a big gem. Righteous Fire is probably good for the cast and stun thing too. Still grants more spell damage, yeah. Okay. 21 Flesh and Stone, 20 Consecrated Path, 20 Blood Rage. I have Isla with me. Okay. I'm gonna pop these chests. Alright, we gotta speed run this one. Bitter Dream, 15 Chisels. Last Resort, Sora of the Divine, Banishing Blade, T4, T2, T3, crit and speed. Yeah, that's a pretty good sword. After last league with the like Recombinator, triple T1, then like up to double the damage on it, there's no way that feels anywhere close to as good. I got 6 more blueprints prepared. I'm gonna finish running these out. Gilded Fossil, 2 Gilded Fossils. Replica Oros, 5-link Blood Raiment, a lot of life. Replica Void Eye, Abyssal Axe, missing speed, and a Golden Plate. Replica Oros, level 20 Spell Slinger, 20 Chisels, 6-link Crypt Armor with all red sockets. Interesting. Evasion ES base with all red sockets. Abyss Essences, Replica Dream Feather, Essences Legion. Take another Dream Feather. Uh-oh. Alright, maybe I can pull this off. Problem picking up all the 10 plus quality gems in these. 18 GCPs. We've got a Vol Scepter. Rolled pretty nice. No +1 gems, but spell damage, the lightness spells, and the crit. Ambush Charge, Learcast, Bones of Uller, and Abyss Delve items. Okay, I have to take that. Scepter. Level 20 Contagion. 2120 Raise Spectre. Okay. Replica Lavangias, Replica Cold Iron Point, Spine Bow, Bitter Dream, and Delve Jewelry. Cold Iron Point. Level 20 Lightning Arrow, Fertile Catalysts, 8 GCPs. Level 20 Conch Path, Advancing Fortress, Lisa's Grace, Chisels, Shroud of the Lightless, and a Last Resort. Okay, Replica Shroud. I'll take it. Oh no, I filled the 3rd tab of gems. These are all 20 quality gems. I kept those and set them aside. Level 20 Spellslinger, 12 GCPs, Veil of the Night, another Dream Feather, Scourings, an Annulment, or Blood Play, another Dream Feather, 6-link Citadel Bow, Gladius, Veil of the Night, Bitter Dream, and a Blood Raiment. Ugh. Bitter Dream, I guess. Replica, Salio Sign, Last Resort, Tempering Orb, Regret, and 5-link Chain Halberd. Tempering. Advancing Fortress, Engraved Wand, Magmatic Tower Shield, with a +2 max res on it. That's interesting. An Abyssal Scepter and Bones of Uller. I want the Magmatic Tower Shield. This is interesting. I don't know how, like, I had figured that every jewel that would drop from these chests would be item level 83. How is this jewel item level 84? 15 GCPs, Replica Grip of the Council, Wraith Sword, Last Resort, and a 6-link Zodiac Leather. Pretty high evasion rating on it for a Zodiac Leather. Taking the GCPs. All of these jewels are 83. Fated End, Heist Unique, 20 Bindings, Slaughter Knife, no, 17 Chaos, and Innsbury Edge. I gotta take the Fated End. Demon's Horn, Replica at Ziri's Foible, interesting. Ziri's Truth, Lisa's Grace, and a Blood Raiment. I want that. Replica Foible. The Twins, Last Resort, Fin Coil, Learcast, Opal Wand, and Inya's Epiphany. Inya's. Last Resort, Oro Sacrifice, Crusader Plate, 5-linked, Veil of the Night, and a Mechanical Belt. Interesting. I gotta take the belt. That just holds a that holds a gem. So it's a gem socket. Replica Prism Weave, Fin Coil, Advancing Fortress, Bitter Dream, and Void Eye. I think I've taken, well, I don't need a Fin Coil, but take a Void Eye. It's one I haven't taken yet. I probably took one of those last time I did blueprints of this league. 3 more wings. Last one. Primordial Staff with a white socket. Replica Victorios, Temptious Steel, Advancing Fortress, and an Imbued Wand. Alright, I want the Victorios Charity. Replica Prism Weave, 5-link Devout Chainmail, 19 Chaos, Grip of the Council, and 6-link Decurve Bow. 19 Chaos. A Psychotic Axe, Veil of the Night, Imbued Wand, Victorio's Charity, and a Wraith Sword. Take the Psychotic Axe. All those blueprints are finished. I also got a Montragle's Grasp. This also could be very nice for the falling zombie thing, especially if it's based on their life, and this one also rolled very well. Oh, raised zombies deal more physical damage, so that's a more multiplier. That could be big for the falling zombie. I would probably need a shield. Like, I don't know that I could dual wield these. I probably have another one. Yeah. Somebody had a really good idea to go into a PvP match and get them to tell me if I press my flask and hit them if I'm applying Grasping Vines. Challenge Tooth to a duel. Okay, there's a timer. Okay, so Grasping Vines applied. So then I press this. Glass up. It didn't look like the vines were being applied. It didn't look like it. Okay. I don't know if there's a way to, like, end the duel. So, like, the stationary definitely applies. Okay. 35 poison stacks. So, yeah, the stacks are there. Shock chill. Yeah, okay. But no additional vine buildup. Okay. This time, I was challenged to PvP. Flask. I definitely hit because he's ignited. Okay, so, that is unfortunate. I turned all my auras off. So, it states, during effect of any life flask. This says, life flasks gain 3 charges every 3 seconds if you haven't used a life flask recently. So if I use that, that's a life flask, right? And I tested this yesterday. I haven't used a life flask recently. This counts as a life flask, apparently, because it's gaining charges from the Pantheon. So it counts as a life flask in that regard, but not as a life flask for the Vinespike thing. This is the only way I could think of to make a reliable life flask uptime without being a Pathfinder, and it does not work. With a Pathfinder, you can have life flask effects are not removed when unreserved life is filled. So it would just go for the duration, and then I could throw down the vines with that. So if I press my life flask, it just uses the charges, and there's no duration to it. If I had Supreme Decadence, well, I would need a way to lose energy shield. Doesn't look like I have another one of those amulets on me, I don't think. I think someone else needed that and I traded it. Okay, let me swap to the other build. Well, no, because then I wouldn't have the anoint. Well, okay, maybe it'll still. I just wanted to test like the flask duration. Okay, broke tons of strength. That's fine. If I push the life flask, okay, it does nothing. But all right, let me respec something here. Put that into Ghost Reaver. So no ES recharge. Okay, so the life is full. Okay, but Supreme Decadence life recovery from flasks also applies to ES. But since my life is full, it's not going to apply to the ES. So I still would have to take life damage. And even if I press the hybrid, it's not raising the ES. And this is just a cannot recharge. Okay. All right. Well, just not up here. That works either. Put in a level 20 Blood Rage. Oh, I gotta put my belt back on. I was like, wait, still. Oh, I took this. Put that back. What happened to my mana? Oh, it's an instant. It's trying to spell slinger this. Okay. Yeah. Blood Rage. Drain. So that could drain life. And if I'm draining life, then I have life flask uptime. Well, it doesn't even give it a bar. Put this belt back on. Blood Rage. Flask. Okay, but it stops when life reaches full. Okay, this hybrid flask is out though. So there is a reduced recovery rate. Petrified blood. Life recovery other than flasks cannot recover life to above low life. And that's a mana reservation. So then if I hit the blood rage, it's gonna drain the life. So then it goes into there. Oh, I don't have any life regen at all. Okay, so that's good. The hybrid flask thing should work. It really should work. Increased amount recovered, reduced recovery rate. If I press that, it still fills up really fast. So with this, I can't get the if I use Blood Rage, I just give up all my energy shield. I don't want that. But if I only if I had to take this much damage, and then I can only inflict vines on hit during that short duration that I'm healing, I guess there's the life recovery on low life. I'm using the flask. Okay, let's change that back off. Let's lower it back down again. So while degenning, I can press it. Okay, lasts a little longer there. But I don't like giving up all my energy shield. That's a decent portion of my survivability. Unless there was a life flask mod that could apply over duration. And all these mods, aside from the life recovery to minions. Alright, Blood of the Karui. It won't let me use it. That has increased life recovered, reduced rate, recover full life at the end of the effect. But the effect happens. If I push this, it actually has a duration bar at the bottom of it. Supported skills cost life instead of mana. Life tap it. The tornado still costs mana. That would give me an opportunity to use the flask. There's no way that's as good as cruelty. Something I could do. Drop this here and do skills cost life instead of 15% of the effect. So that frees up more of my mana. Still costs a lot. Man, this hollowed flat, it was such a good idea and it already consumes so many charges it's hard to use. Ah, that really sucks. If I can play the Freesia Ascendancy, you just get to do it on hit. Alternate tree, inflict grasping vine on hit. Yeah, just straight up. Or maybe it's bugged and the hollowed flask should, or the hybrid flask should work. I guess something else I want to see then. Let's refund back out of that. Refund spell suppression. Put points into here. Life flask gain 1 charge every 3 seconds. Currently it's 21, 22. Yeah, it's working there too. So it counts as a life flask in some cases, but not in the case of this. So GGG, please fix it. Please. There's another flask. I don't have one here. I think it's called Forbidden Taste. No, that's a quartz flask. So that wouldn't work. I've got another dumb idea. I'm up to 311 on the decks. Okay. Put this jewel in. Okay. That ain't gonna work. Okay, never mind. Yeah, my poisons are very big. I was thinking that this would get me some life degen that I could then use to use the life flask. Sacrifice only works with spells. To sacrifice a percentage of your life. Demon Stitcher is also when you cast a spell. You can lose life per second with one of these mirrored rings. I'm really out of ideas here. There's Sin's Rebirth. This removes burning. Unholy Might during effect. That gives me Wither on hit. Set this to use when charges reach full. Alright, here's a really big reduced recovery rate flask. 17% corrupting blood. Really kind of bummed by that. Not working. I could also go back into the Dying Sun instead of the Sin's Rebirth. And I was actually kind of using the hybrid flask for a little bit of mana recovery as well. Okay, let's fight Eater. The vines work here. Just need a Withering Step, make sure that it stays cursed. Oh, I tried. If I can get another pair of these boots, I can put a pair on the Merc. Okay. And that would help get the vines up if I'm not going to be able to use the flask thing. Okay, so I am getting life on hit. Move. Oh, those poison, like, it gets doing some damage, though. Oh! I should have let the poisons keep going. Damage is better than the last time I was in here. It's still jank, but... Alright, don't get bopped. Okay, good. Boots, please. Yes. And poison enemies cannot deal critical strikes, so I will still protect my Merc from crits, therefore protect my Merc from the grasping vines. And I'm giving up 35 fire res, and that's just barely getting by there. This is fire chaos. I don't need that chaos there. I can craft bigger fire on this. Okay, then another thing I want to see, I need to change the colors to make this work. Red with 3, I guess I forced the red. 3 green, 2 blue. Barrage, cruelty, get all the stuff in there. Okay, but I'll still get the mana on hit, yeah. For curiosity's sake here. I can take a hit now. And you should have the vines, yeah, I see the vines. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Merc killing me with it.
One shot, one kill.
Uh-huh. I liked how those poisons ramped up with this barrage, though. Oh.
Annihilation. Disintegration. Cleansing.
Withering Step. Oh, he just stops taking damage, too. Yay, thank you, Merc. Dang. Merc getting me killed. I could dodge this, but move, please. Okay, don't get blown up. Boss dead. Boots. Okay, well, I got to see that in action. It probably works better than my Kinetic Blast. Then put all this back in here, and I want to grind out level 96. And get my tree fix back up. No more blights. And I want to get this set back up for Verisium hunting. Alright, not the lost shipments. 11 points left over. Oh, and that was spec'd into this. Yeah. That's not everything, though. Grab map mod effect. And actually take one of those points, put it into Bismuth. And the next goal for this build, try and farm a Svalinn the next 2 days. Or if I get it tomorrow, then I might just go ahead after the next build. Oh, my tornado goes purple when I have the Sin's Rebirth up. That's pretty nifty. Oh, my points back in the spell suppression, right? Yes. Yep. That boss got the vines. Having 2 sources of it now. They need to be stationary for 1 second and they'll have 4 vines instead of 1.5 or 3. Yeah, I need to be on the lookout for the Merc for that build as well. Like a Striker, you can have Determination. Yeah, I think this is the Vitality Determination one, which is what I want. Also the one that's going to kill me. I have no Fizz reduction, but poison build is good. So converting part of the mana cost to life when I get life on hit and a little bit of life leech doesn't do anything to help. Oh, I also get the life recovery based on, like, how are you supposed to actually do this? Is the hidden notable that is only used by one ascendancy? Why isn't it on the ascendancy? Abomination map, 31 stacked X for Blessing of Zoth. Cool. Hey, I got one. Starfall Crater. Now, I guess the question is going to be, am I going to lose XP in there? I would prefer to not. Every bit of damage this tree took came from the Bismuth tornado. It sat there the entire encounter and ticked away at the tree. Alright, let's do this. A Black Knight. I cannot see what is happening in here. That's not good for me staying alive. This is the wall. No. There's the wall.
I think you'll appreciate this one.
That's where he does the ground thing? Okay. Chill immune. Okay. Rocks. Ooh. Huh? No! Okay, it didn't kill me.
I can truly fight at full strength against you.
Yeah, once those poisons get ramped, it degens pretty nicely. Oh right, that's another wall.
Let's see you handle this.
Okay, that does hurt. I'm logging out. I don't want to lose the XP. And I did not change. Yeah, I did change the Pantheon back to Aberrath. Put it back on Salata. Alright, back in here. Then, come on, do your rock thing.
Steel yourself, warrior.
Oh. Ow.
I'm finally starting enjoy
Move.
myself. Let's see you handle this.
How about you just die?
Satisfactory.
Okay.
Until next time, warrior.
You got a shield? No. The strats are gonna work though. If I just smash enough of these, I'll eventually get it. I'll eventually run out of scarabs and then only be able to get the guaranteed one from settlers, maybe? No! Okay. Sure, I guess. Oh, I died again. Oh, come on. Yeah, Fizz Aura on a rare. Had to be what got me there. Ah, he almost got me again. Well, grinding this level out was supposed to be pretty quick, but then now I am at a lower XP than when I started trying to grind out the level real quick. So I think I will just save it for tomorrow and we try and farm a Svalinn. 221k gold on the day. Kind of light, I think, for covering a day. Yeah, it's only 16 hours. That's okay though, a lot of that was heist. Got what I needed, upgrade the build, and found out Vinespike Cordial just doesn't work unless you're a Pathfinder, because the hybrid flask just doesn't work with that. So, yay. Build's still dealing tons of damage though. Still really satisfying and fun to play. And I got another pair of the boots for the Merc, so inflicting more grasping binds on stationary targets quicker. So that's something as well. But that's gonna do it for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.